Welcome to another installment of Advancing the Common Good with United Way of the Lewis and Clark area. I'm Dana, and I am the Director of Development and Marketing for United Way here in Helena, Montana. And we're really excited this year. We're kind of closing out 2018. We've had a really exciting year. And this year, our community actually set some really fantastic goals for United Way. So with our community's input, we have kind of refocused our work. So we are really making sure that our efforts are going to ensure children are school ready. We're improving community mental health. We are empowering our neighbors to be more financially stable, and we are making homelessness rare, brief, and non-recurring. So to talk with me a little bit today about some of the wins that we had in 2018, I have invited my wonderful co-worker, Trina Filan. She is our Director of Community Impact.
Hey, Dana.
Thanks for coming.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, well, thanks for driving.
No worries.
So this year was really a very exciting year at United Way. We had a lot of really big wins and things that happened that were just fantastic.
Yes.
So do you want to tell me about a couple of those?
I would love to. So in the realm of ensuring that children are school ready, we are one of 4 recipients of a grant from the Headwaters Foundation out of Missoula to focus on a 0 to 5 initiative to collaborate with our Early Childhood Coalition and a bunch of other partners who may not even have been at the table before to create school readiness opportunities for our kids and to bolster parents' abilities to help their kids be school ready. It's going to be so phenomenal. We're very excited. We have a new staff member. As you're aware, you share the office space, you know.
Yes.
Maybe we'll welcome Chris one of these days on this program. Just a thought, that would be fun. So for bolstering and improving community mental health, we have received, in conjunction with the Billings United Way of Yellowstone County, a grant through the VA to bolster our 211 crisis response hotline. So for those folks who do not know what 211 is, it is a nationally recognized crisis response number. You call 211 wherever you are, almost, in the entire US and Canada as well, and you can be connected to somebody who's trained to help alleviate crisis and connect you to resources that you might need, whether it's food, mental health care, homeless shelter, emergency housing, etc. It's a great resource. You can also go to montana211.org and get the same information for Montana. This grant is specifically to help veterans and their families improve their mental health and to prevent veteran suicide. But it has the added bonus of being available to our entire community and the entire state. So 211 is a great resource, and we are busy bolstering that initiative.
Right, and we've been getting back a lot of update forms from different organizations that offer services that are listed on 211.
Yes, but we need more of them. And so if you are an organization that provides services to the community and you want folks to know about what you provide, including eligibility requirements, when you're open, how to get to your facility, let us know. We can send you a 211 form, and we would really like to do that so we can update your information so it's available to everybody.
Great.
Nice.
Yes, yes. So in addition to that, we have also been doing some other things. Fill us in. What's going on as far as empowering our neighbors to be more financially stable?
Oh my goodness. So we have a great free tax help coalition in our county, in Lewis and Clark County. It's been going for several years, and over the last few years, the work of this coalition has helped bring $2.4 million back into our community through tax credits and other tax returns that are available to people who may not actually know about those returns. You may not be able to afford to go to a professional tax preparer. Free tax help services are available to help those folks who might need some assistance, and it's a free service. It's available from February 2nd is kickoff day this coming year, and it will be available through April. We also are proud to host at our office something called virtual service delivery. So if you have a problem with the IRS and you would like to clear it up, and you just need to talk to somebody and not go through a big 1-800 number call line, this service is a beautiful computer screen that hooks you directly to an IRS technician who can help you resolve your issue. We had someone in today who was there for about 15 minutes and had a long-term tax issue solved. Boom. It's a great service right there in our office.
It is, and it's really easy to use.
Yes.
Yeah, so and if people want to go ahead and set up an appointment, they can call us at our office just to get the phone number to call, because you have to set the appointment up with the IRS.
Right, and you can also do that on their website at irs.org, and I think it's taxpayer assistance or virtual service delivery that you look up.
I think it's irs.gov.
irs.gov, did I say com? Oh, jeepers.
That's okay.
Sorry.
Just irs.gov. Yes.
irs.gov.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, and it's a really slick process.
It is. It's a very nice interface.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I was very impressed. So, yeah. Okay.
And we also, in the coming year, are going to be investing in a really cool project. It's called the ALICE project, and ALICE stands for Asset Limited Income Constrained Employed, and it targets it gives us a better understanding of people who are working maybe 2 or 3 jobs and are not able to get ahead. They're just making it. Making it, and any one small thing might send them over the edge into poverty or a financial emergency. So all of the United Ways across the state, the goal is to get them all to collaborate on this project. We have several corporations that are interested in the data from this. It's used in other states to bolster community development efforts. We're very excited about this because it's going to enhance the programs that are offered to folks who don't qualify for some of the services available now. We can offer some better services for folks who kind of fall in the lower middle range of income and are working really hard and just can't get ahead.
Right, so it's really making sure that our community responses and systems are up to snuff, and that we're coming up with innovative solutions for these folks.
Absolutely, innovative solutions, innovative problem solving, getting everybody involved in making this community better. Yep.
That's fantastic.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so next thing, what was our next win of the year?
Well, as you mentioned, one of our goals is to make homelessness rare, brief, and non-recurring, and for the last 15 months or so, we have been engaged in a process called coordinated entry. So Greater Helena Area Housing First is our coordinated entry system. It promotes the collaboration of homeless response services and mental health support services to help target our limited housing resources, because we don't have enough stuff for everybody.
Right.
To help target those resources at the most vulnerable people who have the greatest likelihood of not being able to figure out the complex system and get the services they need. And so far we've taken in about 380 people, and about 180 of them have been housed or otherwise resolved. Unfortunately, we've lost contact with about 120 of those folks. Folks just come and go sometimes, or resolve themselves and then just don't let anybody know. And then we have about 80 people who are somewhere in flux on our list of services. But it's great because there's a group of folks who gets together each week and says, John Smith has just come into the system, and this is his situation, this is what he needs. John Smith and every other client sign a release of information so that it's okay for us to talk about their circumstances. We don't share any medical information or anything crazy. We just talk about what they need and the best resources that we can target to them.
Great.
It's great.
Great. I really love, because those meetings actually take place at our office.
They do.
I love how every time somebody gets housed, just the whole group around the table cheers, and everybody gets so excited because it's an opportunity to really help someone better their life.
Yep. And it's an opportunity to celebrate the hard work that so many people in our community do on behalf of vulnerable clients and vulnerable neighbors. And they rarely get a chance to just shout out some glee about getting somebody housed and stabilized. And another great thing that has happened that we are looking forward to doing this year is we are a subrecipient of a grant called Housing as Healthcare. That's through the Montana Healthcare Foundation. And the main recipients are St. Pete's and Helena Housing Authority. The purpose of this grant is to help us, our homeless system, our criminal justice system, and our healthcare system identify the highest utilizers and most frequent utilizers of services. So emergency services, jail and police services, and the homeless system. And when we're able to identify these folks, we can then identify what is going on in their lives so that we can help them become stable. Sometimes folks just need somebody to talk to. And the way they go about doing that is by interacting with our emergency services personnel, which puts a lot of, it's a big strain on the system. It ultimately becomes one. So, and some folks are very, very ill and need some supportive housing to stabilize their lives. So this is going to be a really good opportunity for us to identify the highest needs, the barriers to addressing those needs, and then next year we will have another grant, I believe, an implementation grant to figure out how to get those systems built, housing, supportive services.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah. Wow.
It sounds kind of complicated. It's really just folks talking to each other, figuring out they have the same interests and needs, and then figuring out how to work together to solve those problems, right? We all wind up working sort of around the same issues. If we can all actually come at them in the same way, in a united way, a collaborative, collective way, we have a better chance of solving those problems and then being able to address some of those upstream issues like poverty and hunger and mental illness that are entrenched and seem hard to solve. We can do it. We can do it.
That's amazing. Wow.
This community is really good, Dana.
It is. It is. And what I really love about our community is that every time there seems to be a really important need, our community comes together and they find a way to address it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's really cool because, you know, at United Way, we get to work with so many really hardworking and very compassionate people to try and make that forward motion and gain the traction to help create those innovative solutions.
Yep, there is kindness in the hearts of so many people, and sometimes folks don't know what to do. There's always an avenue for giving your time and talent to making this community better. Mm-hmm. And lots of folks step up, and there's room for lots more.
There is, always.
Always.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Trina.
Sure.
Yeah, and it's always so lovely just to be able to hear about all the hard work that you're doing and some of the forward motion that is made possible.
Oh yeah, everybody is hard at work getting things done here.
Absolutely. Great. Okay, well, as you can see, there are a lot of really exciting things happening at United Way of the Lewis and Clark area, and it's all thanks to you, our community. And we want to say at this point in time, thank you. Thank you for making it all possible. Thank you for your input. Thank you for your support. Thank you for giving, advocating, and volunteering. And thank you so much for caring so much about our community and helping to make our work possible. We had a really great 2018. We hope that you will call us or visit us online. You can catch our staff at 442-4360 or visit us online at unitedwaylca.org just to learn a little bit more about what's going on and get some updates about some of the really cool projects and collaborations that we talked about here today. But have a very, very happy holiday season, and we look forward to having a wonderful 2019 with you.